Hi, I'm Dan. Thanks for checking in on Dimgaard. Exciting stuff happening. Hit our first stretch goal at $300, and that unlocks new artwork aligned with the content in this offering. We have those custom artworks either completed or they will be completed soon in time to incorporate them in the release at the end of the Kickstarter. And that brings us to the next element and the reason for this video, and that is the second stretch goal. So at 600, we are re-releasing updated version of DC1 Drow Necromancy. And it is rewritten, re-edited. The presentation is updated. It includes some elements that weren't available in 2016 when it was originally released. So at 600, we're going to re-release that. And that's really all we need to know. $600 stretch goal, re-release DC1 Drow Necromancy, the first episode in the Drow Conspiracy. That may bring up some questions that over the next couple of minutes I'm going to try to anticipate and answer. So Drow Conspiracy is no longer being offered, right? It's not being, you can't get it anywhere at this moment unless you're going onto some pirate site somewhere. And it is to date our best reviewed series if you take the 21 episodes in total. It is the one that I am contacted. Even to this day, I still occasionally get emails, or I'll be at a convention or game day, and people will bring up how much they like Drow Conspiracy. So it is. It seems ripe for re-release, right? So we had established that we were going to release one big title per year in the fall, and that's still the goal. The current one that we're working on, that the current Kickstarter was developed as supporting material for, is tentatively called Legion Mind, which is it is a consideration of what the Star Trek board would look like in a D&D environment, right? And so that's going to be released in the fall of 2021. And then along the way, we will release supporting material, new monsters, magic item collections, standalone supplemental adventuring days, those type of things. And so how does the Drow Conspiracy fit into that structure? And the truth is it doesn't. It's in that what we have is that in the off season, right? So if you look at fall and say, oh, well, we would like to have something significant in the spring, maybe not as big as the fall release. But we're going to go back and revisit all of those older storylines and expand on them, rework them, retest them, include more current content, align the presentations to what we now feel works best. And we're starting with the Drow Conspiracy. Originally, the Drow Conspiracy was released in a serialized manner. It was released over the course of 5 Kickstarters with 4 episodes per Kickstarter. And instead, it's going to be reworked as a single volume going from 1st to 20th level. The first level episode will also be released as a teaser to that. That's kind of a pattern that we have established with Dimgaard, and we're going to do that again. And then we will re-release that probably as a Kickstarter, almost certainly as a Kickstarter in the spring of 2022. And we think that'll be well received. We think that'll be a good thing. Like I said, it is the best reviewed, and as near as I can tell from my window, I don't have any hard analytics on it, but just from the amount of feedback that I get from people contacting me directly, it is the best received by the population. That's hopefully answers the questions about the Drow Conspiracy. But if you have other things, including other questions that I didn't anticipate about the Drow Conspiracy, that you want to have them answered, contact me directly. There's the YouTube channel this is published on. There is my email address, hass.dan@gmail.com or dimgaard@gmail.com. Both of those I monitor and reply to. I'm on Reddit and Discord and I'm not anonymous in those platforms. I try not to do things that I would feel like I need to be protected by anonymity from. It's always a little bit of a thrill to me whenever, even if they're not a fan, whenever someone cares enough about just the topic to engage me directly. That is always a nice moment for me. So far it can't happen too much. It doesn't happen too much. Once a week, maybe twice on a good week. So if you want to make my week, send me an email and we can talk about D&D or Dimgaard or whatever is comfortable for you. Thanks again for checking in on what's going on in Dimgaard. I do appreciate the support.